my pro career in 2015. First show, St. Louis Pro, got second. And at that point, I was like not expecting that. Started, putting points on the board because in a pro show, if you make top 5, you get points towards Olympia. But if you win the show, you get qualified automatically. So I was like, okay, I have 4 points. What do I need to do now? So I kind of went on a rolling schedule at that point. I went to Chicago, got second again, another 4 points. Went to Tampa, got third, another 3 points. Then my coach was like, well, you can win. I don't know why they just gave me third or whatever. He convinced me to go to Texas. I won. So at that point, I had 11 points on the board. I was in second place in the top 5 of the list for the point standings to still go to Olympia. But he wanted me to get a win, so I went to Texas. Won the biggest physique show of that year in 2015, and then I went to Olympia in 2015. And I didn't really place. I got 16th out of like 30 girls. 16th place out of 30 girls. And it was kind of disheartening because I had never been to Olympia as a, spectator or anything. So the scenery was different. Everything was different for me. Competition-wise, it was different. Judging was different. The whole weekend from media press and everything was just different. So I took some time, kind of reeled things back to plan the next year. And didn't do the Arnold last year. They opened it to the first 50 girls that wanted to do it. It was not by a special invite for women's physique or men's physique anymore. Figure, men's bodybuilding, men's 212, fitness, you have to get an invite from the IFBB to do that show as a pro. And last year they only took 10 per event, but this year I think they opened it to 20 for figure and 20 for bikini. It should be 20 girls on the list. But theirs is still about invite, but men's bodybuilding has to be by invite. Men's 212 is still by invite. Classic physique is first 50, and men's physique is first 50. And I think they're doing that because those categories are still new. So this year I am doing it. There's going to be 39 girls on stage. It's still a big class. It's still, to me, it's not as prestigious anymore because they're opening it up like that. But there is a prerequisite. You had to have placed top 10 in the last 2 years as a pro on the scene. So that is my next goal after doing 2 shows. I did 3 shows last year. I got first in my very first one in Atlanta. Had to do the St. Louis Pro because I'd already sent my contract in. Got third, and then went to Olympia this past year and actually went from no placing to 6th place. So, and then me and the 5th place girl were only 1 point apart, so I almost cracked that top 5. If I'd have placed 5th, I wouldn't have to compete at all. I could just go straight to Olympia this year. But because I didn't place top 5, I have to try to qualify again. So if I win the Arnold, I don't have to do any more shows for the year, but I already sent in my contact for the Charlotte Europa. So I am doing Charlotte, so if you guys want to come see me perform there, I'll be at the Europa performing with Sharice. And then after that, if I have to do another show for points wise, I'll go to New York for the New York Pro. Hopefully that'll be it. I don't want to do more than 3 shows in a year. It's really, really hard on your body. And just prep-wise, trying to prep for something like the Olympia, you want as much time as you can in between. So that's my kind of lay down. I've done quite a few shows category-wise. I've done figure bodybuilding and now women's physique. I have teammates that men's physique, classic physique, and then I know the bodybuilding scene because I worked with a lot of bodybuilders before. So any questions you guys have for me, make sure you ask them for me. I cannot answer them if you don't ask me. If you want information, I need to know. I need the questions. So I just want everybody to introduce themselves and let me know what category they're interested in doing, and then what federation. Is it, natural? Because I know there's some different ones.
Okay. I'm Nicole, originally from New York. I'm military, so I'm stationed here. I'm new to the whole NPC bodybuilding community. I just woke up one day and said I want to change, and surprisingly, this was it. I was like, okay, I want to do a show. So I've been prepping for God knows how long because I can't get my legs together. But eventually, I do want to do bikini.
Okay.
Lisa Murphy, I did my first show in NPC in November. I did it as bikini. Now I'm bulking up on the figure.
Figure.
Okay, so I'm Giovanna. I go by JB. I compete on the natural and NPC side, and I compete in women's physique.
My name is Joel. I don't know what I'm doing bodybuilding, but I was told to come here and I learned how to
So you don't know what category you want to do?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
not at all.
And Jacqueline McDaniel, and I'm just curious about the sport in general.
Okay.
Brad Willis, and I'm thinking classic physique for me, NPC level.
I'm Charlie. I'm part of Elite Pro, and Brad and Josh are my coaches, and I compete in NPC bikini.
Josh, I compete in NPC men's physique.
Shedrick, compete in men's physique and NPC with these guys.
Danny, my first contest was going to be in August in OCB in Greenville.
I'm Cameron. I have never competed before, but highly been recommended to it. I'm thinking about doing bikini first, then maybe figure after.
I'm Jessica. I am trying out for NPC bikini. I just competed for NSL bikini in Houston, and I'm hoping this goes the right way. NSL, yes. Yes, ma'am.
I'm Cherie. I'm new to this. I'm thinking about doing figure, hopefully this year, only because we have a friend in common and I seen her, so I said I was going to do it. I don't know anything about it, but I have a pretty good coach, so yeah, we'll see how that goes.
I'm just her daughter.
I'm doing sports. I do sports, that's it.
Langston, I'll be doing men's physique and NPC.
Hey, I am IFBB Pro Cherise. I am a pro actual bodybuilder. Haha, just little. I got my pro card last year in lightweight. But I was happy and excited because at 113 pounds, I actually did win overall at NPC Nationals in Miami, which is like the biggest show of the year for the amateurs. So that's pretty exciting because in bodybuilding you think bigger is better. You think you have to be big, but I did it at 113 pounds. I'm going to do the Europa Charlotte with Sheronica in 11 weeks. And then from there, I'm actually going to go to Toronto and compete as an actual bodybuilder. But I figured since I'm a pro now, I would be flexible and just see how I compare at 113 pounds again as a women's physique competitor. And she came in late.
My name is Teresa. I'm a national NPC bikini competitor.
Okay, so pretty much everybody in here is going for the NPC. The reason I asked what federations you're interested in is because there's a whole lot of federations out there. As far as the non-natural league is the biggest, the pretty much what most well-known one is the NPC, and then when you get your pro card, you are IFBB.